This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 6. And it reads, Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire. All right, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai. All right, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahushai. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rechak Kodash. All right, I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone with Ruwell. And I want to give peace, greetings, and salutations to all the Lekakim that's pushing his word, truth and sincerity, throughout the four corners of the earth. And the brothers that's not wavering in the faith, being diligent in the truth. I say shalom to you brothers, and I say shalom, to the few sisters that believe and all meekness and humbleness, I say shalom. I'm your brother Zakaria from GMS Miami Camp. And Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rechak Kodash, Adawan Watazah, that means Lord willing, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect of the nation Israel, And my lesson today, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rechak Kodash, is going to be basically on the judgments of the Lord are increasing. All right. The Lord is sending more hurricanes, more storms, more earthquakes, more floodings, all right, more fires. All right, because why is the day is the time of the Lord's vengeance. The Lord is visiting the earth, all right, because of the iniquities. All right, when I through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai, I brought up the book of Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 6. I read it again. I'm gonna just roll through the spirit and I'm gonna bring out this video on how the Lord is having that Hurricane Ian judge Cuba. All right, which the inhabitants of Cuba, most of them, all right, are from the tribe of Manasseh. All right, they're Israelites, so-called Cubans. And the Lord is judging them for their wickedness and for their idol worshipings and for their rebellion. All right. And that hurricane's going to make its way over here down to South Florida, all right, the western part of Florida, and over there near Tampa. All right, it's going to go on the coast, all right, on the western coast of Florida down here, man. And that's the Lord visiting the earth. And Lord willing, the brothers are the true believers are safe, which they all going to be safe, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai. And may the Lord bring more judgment upon the wicked. Isaiah 29 and 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of the devouring fire. Let's look at his word, tempest. All right. The Lord's not playing. All right, tempest. You go down. It says tempest, storm, whirlwind, tempest. You go down to the Scrolls definition. On the right corner, it says a hurricane. So you're going to be visited of the Lord with hurricanes, man. All right, Isaiah 29 and verse 2. Behold, the Lord have a mighty and a strong one, which as a tempest of hell in a destroying storm, as the floods of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast thee down with the earth, man. So the Lord is coming with tempest. All right. Bear with me. Psalms 83:15. So persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. And that's what the Lord's about to bring, man. All right. All right. Straight judgment. And if these people don't fear Yahweh Shemashai, he's going to put the fear of the Lord in them. All right. Let's get it. I'm going to play this video. This is from WPLG Local 10 News. All right. It says Hurricane Ian leaves some Cubans in the western side of the islands trapped in flooded homes. So we just read the Lord's bringing floods. Let's get it.
And Hurricane Ian tore through Cuba earlier today.
Yeah, we're getting our first look at the images from that storm. Local 10's Hatzel Vela is live to show us. Hatzel.
Alexis Christie, certainly not what Cuba needed as the island's already dealing with the deep economic troubles. Let's take you to some live pictures right now. This is Havana, the Morro Castle, where you can see iconic area of the capital city. Not much happening there except they're getting a lot of rain. The focus, of course, now is Pinar del Rio, which is the province, the westernmost province on the island. You can see a lot of damage there. This is what we're getting out of the island.
Enrique y María Carmen.
heartbreaking video posted by a woman who says this is her 99-year-old father, Jesus Pino Aleman, overnight in a flooded home. You can
The man was 99 years old. I'm gonna come back to that video, but the Lord is not a respect of persons, man. The Lord is not a respect of persons. I know there's one in Colossians. All right, but this is the Colossians 23 and 25. Colossians chapter 3 verse 25. It says, "But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of person." It don't matter how young you are or how old you are. All right, the judgment of the Lord is coming for you, man. All right, you reap what you sow, man. This book of Amos. Bear with me. Amos 3 verse 6. "Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it," even meaning bad times? All right. "Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets." So the Lord revealed his secrets unto his servants the prophets. Let's see if there's evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it. Isaiah 45 and verse 5. "I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me," because the Lord, he's the King of kings and Lords of lords. All the gods of the other nations are just idols. All right. "There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things." So the Lord's created that bad time. All right. For that Jake, Zephaniah 3 and 5. "The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not." So every morning, the Lord bringing judgment. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. All right. The Lord is known by judgment, by his judgments. This book of Psalms 9 and 16. "The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed." Everybody gonna know that this is of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. This is why the prophets are telling you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. These things, these evils, these plagues, these calamities, these judgments is of Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. "The wicked is snare in the work of his own hands." All right, Selah, Sigagon. Selah, "The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands." The Lord is known by the judgment he executed, man. All right, let's go back. Rewind it. I want to get one more. Job. I gotta get two more. Job 4 and 7. "Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, and where were the righteous cut off?" All right, whoever perished being innocent, whoever died being innocent. All right, you reap what you sow. All right. Verse 8. "Even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same." So, you don't never know, man. These people are fucking. So, like, these people was worshiping idols. All right. Committing adultery, murderers, robbers, stealers, liars, all type of things. You never know. You never know. Whoever perished being innocent. The Lord is judging people according to their works, man. All right. 2 Chronicles 15 and 13. 15 and 12. "And they enter into a covenant to seek the Lord power of their fathers with all their heart and with all their soul." Verse 32. "That whosoever would not seek the Lord power of Israel should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman." So the Lord said, if you ain't seeking the Lord, all right, you're going to get put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman.
A woman who says this is her 99-year-old father, Jesus.
This man 99. All right, 99 years old and flooded.
No, Aleman, overnight in a flooded home. You can see the devastating effects Ian left behind in Cuba. Video from overnight from the town of Pinal del Rio, the provincial capital with the same name. You can hear the howling winds ripping through homes. These pictures are said to have been taken in La Coloma. The flooding is significant. Hurricane Ian reportedly made landfall near La Coloma, which is on the southwestern shore of Cuba. Here are more images from the town of Pinar del Rio, probably the largest in the western edge of Cuba, where the island's world-renowned tobacco is grown. And this is video from San Juan.
That's the Lord tearing up their crops too, their tobacco fields. All right. Scriptures talk about the Lord's going to destroy Egypt, like the time before. He's going to judge Egypt again. What was that? 2 Esdras 15. All right, but you're just talking about Babylon the Great. Lord said He's going to destroy the crops and stuff. It's only going to get worse here. Babylon the Great is going to be the worst judgment ever. 200 million nuclear warheads going to hit this place, and the Lord's going to send more hurricanes, and they're going to get bigger and bigger, more floods, man.
Martinez, another town more inland, close to where the storm came in. Ian is just moving out of Cuba, but much of the devastation left behind is still yet to be seen. This is an island that as we know, already has a fragile infrastructure, so expect power outages for the coming days. And of course, for many here in South Florida, the biggest challenge is going to be communications, as we're told a lot of the internet down in Cuba is out, and so families here cannot communicate with families on the island. We're going to talk to some of those later on. We'll let you know what happens, but for now, reporting live from Little Havana.
All right, so there's going to be power shortages, power outages, which crime is going to increase. All right, these are times that we living in. Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been before me. Jeremiah 28. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So that's the only thing that's coming. War, evil, and the pestilence, man. All right, that's what the prophets, all right, prophesy. They prophesy against kingdoms, and we prophesy against Babylon the Great. 2 Timothy 3 and 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, and we're in the last days now. I always like to look up this word. All right. Bear with me. Kalipos. It means hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage, man. Perilous, furious. All right, so it's going to be savage life out here, man. Since these people like to be savages. All right. The Lord's about to continue bringing judgments to this earth, man. And a lot of people going to get put to death. Deuteronomy 32. It's like Deuteronomy 32, verse 39. See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And the Lord said that, and the Lord, He mean it. Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living powers. It's a fearful thing, man. All right. More judgment about to happen. All right. Bear with me. Let's get another one. Another precept going to the Apocrypha. Second Esdras chapter 8 and verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time that shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So many great miseries going to happen to these people, man. All right. Second Esdras 5 and verse 1. Nevertheless, as coming or concerning the tokens, mean the signs, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. That's talking about mass death. And the way of truth shall be hidden. What does that mean? The famine of the word. These internet, you see how they said power shortage, the internet now and shit. All right. The famine of the word, the prophet's not going to be on the highways and byways teaching, man. The word is not going to go all right throughout the internet as it is on a high level right now, man. The Lord's going to close the prophet's mouth. Start over Apostle Elders Great Millstone. The way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. But iniquity shall be increased. So it's going to be sin upon sin, above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. And the land that thou now so that thou seest now to have root, which this is going into Babylon the Great. America, thou shalt see wasted suddenly. America gonna get hit with 200 million nuclear warheads, also laser fire from the chariots. They gonna get wasted suddenly in 1 hour. This is book of Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people, which are the Israelites, the words of prophecy. So we saying things before it happened through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashah, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. So these are the words of the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So these words are faithful and true. So like, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, meaning their disbelief. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. This is what the Lord is bringing. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and therefore their hurtful works are fulfilled, man. All right, so the Lord is judging this place because of the wickedness, all right, that is fulfilled in this society, man. And I believe Cuba just did the sodomite marriage, man. If I'm not mistaken, bear with me. I'm gonna look up my laptop right quick, man. I believe they just legalized same-sex marriage, if they haven't already. Bear with me, man. Salakia. Lord, judging this place, man. Bear with me. I ain't even gonna put it up on there, because they probably try to take my video off. Yep, it did go. See? Yep. A Cuban. This from Reuters. You can go on Reuters and watch this. Cubans approve gay marriage by large margin in referendum. So that's why the Lord is bringing these judgments to this place, man. May the Lord bring more storms, more flood. May the death toll go up. All right. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation Israel. You know, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak, Kodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone, which Ruval. And I want to give up peace, greetings, and salutations to all the elect Akim that's pushing his word and truth and sincerity. Hey, Shalom, Akim, keep pushing, keep it doing. Shalom.